Welcome back to Reliable Sources. We're talking about the impact of the cyber attack at Sony Pictures. With every passing day, the damage seems to get worse. We've seen more leaks of emails, we've seen new revelations about the studio and its stars, and now we've seen the cancellation of the film The Interview. So let's turn to a legend who knows Hollywood more well than anyone else alive. That's Larry King, who joins me on the phone right now. Good morning, Larry.
Morning, Brian. Happy to be with you.
Thank you for being here. I have to ask, have you ever seen anything like this in your entire career?
No, the closest I can come to it is from memory. I was just 6 years old when Charlie Chaplin released The Great Dictator in 1939. That was before we were at war with Germany. And the Germans did go crazy. They threatened our ambassador. There were all sorts of threats made, but that did not back down. The movie was released. It was a very great comedy. I think the opposite of maybe The Interview. The Great Dictator
Right.
was a phenomenal comedy, but nothing stopped it. Of course, they didn't have the technology now. The Germans could not interrupt our ability to send an email. There were no emails. I think the trouble here, Brian, is some part blame on the American press is why did so much media release all these stories of conversations between the president of Sony and the Sony officials and actors or agents? That was stolen property. Why did the media release that?
So it sounds like you're on the side of David Boies and Sony, who have said this should not be reported on, and the reporters who have this information should delete it.
Yes, the First Amendment, of course, we have a right to report it. Now the question is, should we report it? We don't show beheadings. We have the right to show a beheading. We don't do it out of taste or a feeling that it would bother people. So why do something that you know will only increase harm just to titillate the public to find out that this actor was being criticized by that agent? That was stolen property, and I think that was a mistake.
Some people even suggested it was intentional on the part of the hackers to have folks go and talk all about these embarrassing leaks, be distracted by that, and then come out and basically issue an extortion demand and say, do not show this film, you'll be in danger if you show this film. But what do you think of the theater owner's decision and then eventually Sony's decision to cancel it?
Well, they had a problem. I try to, and I've done all my career, is try to step into the other person's shoes. If you were a theater owner, Brian, and that threat existed, what would you do?
Well, I guess I have two hats about this, Larry. Maybe you do too. A big part of me wants to say, you stand your ground, and the last thing you do is pull the movie. And then we have to be able to have acceptable risk. Every day we get in a car, we're taking a risk that we're going to get hurt in a car accident. But we do it because we know we have the good sense of what the risk is. But then the other part of me understands what we've heard earlier in the show, that there are legal issues and security issues. So I guess I see it both ways.
That's right, Al. When 9/11 happened and the rest, we didn't cancel airline flights. We took protections. We have your search now when you go to the airport. You can't get in if you have even possible of dangerous materials. That is reacting. That's reacting. That is reacting to fear, but logical reaction to fear. So maybe there was a way that the theater owners could have done something. I don't know what the answer is, and as you pointed out very well, it's a two-edged sword.
Yeah.
What do? I think I agree with those who say this is only going to get worse. If this is in the hands of North Korea, imagine it in the hands of people with more technology than North Korea might have. So I think this is a cause of grave concern.
Larry, I appreciate you being here this morning. Thanks for calling in.
Anytime.